Don't forget to play the music.
You should go into the state finance and be on your wildest dreams so as to stay ready. Forget about the crowds, the size of the school, the fancy uniforms, and remember what got you. Focus on the fundamentals we've gone over time and time again. And most important, don't get caught up thinking about winning or losing this game. If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners. Okay?
Good afternoon and welcome to Hazen Union, home of the Wildcats. I'd like to remind everyone if you're eating or drinking food in the gym, there are waste baskets placed at the exits. Please pick up after yourselves. The VPA and Hazen Wildcat Basketball would like to welcome you to today's Division III quarterfinal game between the number 7 seeded 13-8 Wildcats from White River Valley, coached by Mike Bonnett and assisted by DJ Freeman, and your number 2 seeded 17-3 Wildcats from Hazen, coached by Aaron Hill, assisted by Mike Baker, Adam Dane, and Dan Cush. The winner of this game will play in the semifinals of the Division III State Tournament at the Barry Auditorium on Thursday, March 15th at 6:30 p.m. versus the Thetford Panthers. Referees for today's games are James Companion, Vincent Hayes, and Chris McFarland. Starting today for the White River Wildcats, freshman guard number 12, Dominic Craven. Sophomore forward number 13, Carter Stratton. Junior forward number 15, Zeb Peralt. Senior forward number 30, Jacob Hewitt. Senior forward number 32, Troy Walker. And now, starting today for your Hazen Union Wildcats, sophomore guard number 1, Isaiah Baker. Senior guard number 3, Freddie Larson. Senior guard number 5, Justin Howard. Senior guard number 11, Elliot Kimball. Senior forward number 14, Jay LaCroix. Before we have the singing of the national anthem, let's remember good sportsmanship. Everyone came here to cheer for a team. Please keep it at that and enjoy the game. Please stand and remove your hats. Our national anthem will be sung by members of Hazen Select Chorus.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, and our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the free?
You are looking live at a sold-out Wildcats den here at Hazen Union High School in Hart, Vermont. Division III quarterfinal action. Wildcats versus Wildcats today as the White River Wildcats traveled north from South Royalton to take on our Wildcat boys. I'm going to go with Hazen, White River, so instead of saying Wildcats, because it's going to get too confusing. Lance Hall with the call for HCTV Channel 16 on the local cable dial, streaming worldwide and archived at www.hctv.us. Isaiah Baker puts up a three off the opening tip, doesn't go. Wildcats rebound inside. There's Jay, pitches back. Ellie Kimball over Baker, steps back, can't get a shot. Here's Kimball, cross court. Justin Howard wide open. Drive inside, tries to pitch it back. Howard, patience. Takes a short shot, goes off. Rebound controlled by White River. Sponsors today, Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days, breakfast all day. Jasper Hill Farm, 533-2644. Best cheese in the world, and Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517. Service and protection since 1979. Griff on camera, Liz on tech. White River called for the travel as they were bringing the ball up. Cats look to set things back up, or should I say Hazen. There's a shot, Elliot Kimball doesn't go. Rebound Baker, pitches over, Howard open. Here's Jay, gonna try and duck underneath, passes back out. Kimball open. Top of the key, Kimball, one dribble, passes Freddie Larson over to Justin Howard. Looks like White River's in a 2-3 zone. If Elliot Kimball has taught me anything this year, it's how to read a zone. My broadcast partner, Elliot Kimball, right there with the ball, passing off to Isaiah Baker. Back to Kimball. Cats looking for a shot, trying to get it inside to Jay. Didn't go, broken up. That's Carter Stratton with a breakup. There's a three-pointer taken and made by Dominic Craven. Puts White River up 3-zip. Kimball up off the glass, doesn't get to go. Rebound, Hewitt pitches up ahead. There's Troy Walker inside, Baker right there. They're gonna call Isaiah on the block. Coach Hill can't believe it. I thought he had position established as well. The referee right there, maybe he saw him shuffle his feet. We'll give him the call. I believe that was referee James Companion with the call. It's gonna send Walker to the line. Shooting two, misses the first one. A raucous, sold out, loud Wildcats den here today. Second foul shot up taken by Walker. He makes that one. Puts the White River Wildcats up 4-zip on Hazen. These two teams met back on February 11th. We managed to eke out a 56-51 victory, but it was close. White River matches up very well. Kimball with the three. The big red machine still trying to find his mark. And we're gonna have a foul called. I believe that's gonna be on Justin Howard. He's kind of holding off Jacob Hewitt over there. Actually, foul called on Jay LaCour. White River inbounds at the far end of the court. Looking for somebody to go to. Craven brings the ball up against Baker. Passes outside. With the spin is Peralt. Back out to Hewitt. Timeout taken by White River coach Mike Gaudette. 5:42 left to go here in the first. White River out to a 4-zip lead off of a three-pointer by Dominic Craven and a free throw made by Troy Walker. So, what action we have here today. Now that we've got it settled for a minute, we'll go over the stuff we normally go over at the top of the hour, which most importantly is our sponsors. We want to thank everybody who sponsors. This is our final appearance here at the Den this year. Whichever team wins today, looking to punch your ticket to the odd next Thursday against Thetford. Sponsor today, Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days, breakfast all day. Jasper Hill Farm, 533-2644, best cheese in the world, and Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517, service and protection since 1979. Griff, I got a feeling you're going to get a workout on camera today.
Yep, it looks like two teams that really like to run.
Liz on tech, of course, trying to keep up with everything as well, keeping everything rolling. Want to give a big shout out to everybody from everywhere that's streaming the game today. Nice to see the gym packed. There's a three-pointer taken off. Rebound up, doesn't get the shot, does get the foul. Three-pointer was taken by Walker. I didn't see who was inside. We'll see who goes to the line here. It's Carter Stratton got fouled by Justin Howard. Heard today, Griff, we have people from Wyoming tuned in today.
All right.
Yeah. Carter Stratton makes his first free throw. Pushes the White River lead to 5-zip. Second free throw. Nothing but net for Carter Stratton. White River out to an early 6-0 lead. Cats looking to cut into that. Elliott Kimball drive inside, up off the glass. 2 points for the Big Red Machine. Cuts the lead to 4. Cats will press. Craven up over to Peralt. Peralt working on Jay. Peralt tries to dip inside, nowhere to go. Shakes free somehow. He's got to get past there. He gets one to Stratton. Stratton inside, working against Kimball. Up off the glass, doesn't go. Rebound, fabulous. Freddie Larson, the Kraft Mac and Cheese spokesman. Foul called on Dominic Craven. White River crowd wanted a travel called on Freddie. His foot did slip a little. 3 referees out on the floor. Kimball over to Isaiah Baker. Fabulous Freddie Larson. Back out Kimball. Cats looking to work inside this zone. Foul called. Foul called on Zeb Peralt by referee James Companion. 4:11 left to go here in the first. Baker. The Big Red Machine. Justin Howard. Here's Freddie's going to take a 3. It's short. Jay skies up the rebound. And we're going to have a foul called by Vincent Hayes. Foul called on Carter Stratton, his first. Both teams with 3 fouls right now. In checks Eddie Bray. Cats go with their starting 5. Kimball. For somebody to make a move. Pitches inside. Joey Howard is in now. Easy to mistake. There's Baker, tries to float it, doesn't go. Joey Howard subbed in for his twin brother, Justin, so don't adjust your set. We have identical twins out there. Turnaround from inside the lane, short by Peralt. Rebound, Hazen. Baker, Joey Howard, back to Baker. Over to Freddie. Joey Howard. Foul called on Eddie Bray for the hand check. Still a 6-2 lead for White River. 3:13 left to go. There's Baker. He'll try and cut into that lead. The Butcher, the Baker, the 3-point taker in Baker. Makes it a 1-point lead for White River. 3 minutes left to go in the first. We get the Baker hot, particularly from 3-point land. We've seen him fire him up. Troy Walker over to Peralt. Peralt inside. Here's Hewitt. Gets called for the travel. Dillon, Peter, Paul, and Perry checking in. Jay LaCour going to get a little bit of a break. Dylan Perry, the junior, a workhorse for the Wildcats if there ever was one. Joey Howard over to Kimball. Baker, back, short. Shot, doesn't go off the back of the rim. Baker gets the rebound. Kimball lines up for the 3. The Big Red Machine, Elliott Kimball, 5 points on the game now. 2-point lead for Hazen Union. They've erased that deficit, taking a lead now. 2:19 left to go here in the first. This is Jacob Berrien, a sophomore. Catch Preston. We're going to have a foul called. I believe it's going to be on Peralt. Zeb Peralt with the block, his second foul. Right over in front of the student section. Justin Howard's going to check in. Freddie's going to get a little bit of a break. And Carter Stratton goes back in, and Zeb Peralt's going to come out. 2 fouls on him, 2:09 left to go in the first. So we do have the twins out there, Joey and Justin Howard. You are not seeing double. They're identical. Baker, three-pointer, in and out, touched up by Justin, gets it back to Joey. Here's Perry, hands off to Baker. Baker comes around, runs into a defense. Joey Howard working against Craven, hands it off to Perry. Baker, Kimball, carry. Kimball got called for the carry. .132 left to go in the first. It is your Hazen Union Wildcats up by a score of 8-6 over the White River Valley Wildcats. Again, this is a consolidation of schools. I'm trying to remember now. It was Whitcomb, Bethel, South Royalton, and Chelsea. No, Whitcomb and Bethel are the same thing. Turnover. I'll think of them in a sec. I know Chelsea, South Royalton, and Whitcomb were 3 of them out there. Maybe Roxbury? Trying to think, Griff, do you remember?
Nope.
I know it started with an R, I believe. When all is said and done, 1:23 left to go in the first. Isaiah Baker brings it up, hands off to Justin Howard. Twin brother Joey's going to take the ball now. Baker. Kimball. Howard. To Howard. Back out to Baker, over to Kimball. Kimball free for the 3 off the side of the backboard. Let's see, Elliott missed that bad too often. Dominic Craven gets the pass back to Jacob Hewitt. Hewitt with Joey Howard all over him. Gets it to Eddie Bray. Here's Hewitt, top of the key. Foul called on Eddie Bray. Weston Trombley. A freshman going to go in. Eddie Bray is going to come out. We've still got the Howard twins, Isaiah Baker, Elliott Kimball, and Dylan Perry. Peter Paul and Perry. There's Joey Howard. Spins inside. He moves so quick, I lost track of him there for a second. Kimball in up off the glass, doesn't go. Nothing called. Joey Howard harassing Jacob Hewitt up the floor. Hewitt gets the ball over half court. Gets it over to, Walker. Pass broken up by Justin Howard. Trying to beat Trombley inside. That'll end the first with the Hazen Union Wildcats leading the White River Valley Wildcats by a score of 8-6. Bit of a low-scoring start. I was expecting a few more points in this, Griff.
Yeah, you know,
when they came out running.
We missed a couple of 3-pointers there. Some of those real Elliott Baker daggers could have gone in and really changed this game. But we're ahead at the end of the quarter, so you can't really complain. And
I would say, too, in my own novice opinion, without having Elliott up here, I would say it's also credit to both teams' defensive efforts. You know, our defense is playing really well. They've gone in this 2-3 zone, White River Valley has, and haven't allowed a whole lot inside. So I think we could be in for a defensive struggle here.
Yeah, I agree. The defense, I know at least Hazen's defense has played really, really well, I think.
In the first, it was Isaiah Baker with a 3, Elliott Kimball with a 3 and a 2 to give the Wildcats, the Hazen Union Wildcats there, 8 points. On the other side for White River Valley, Dominic Craven with a 3, Carter Stratton with a couple of free throws, Troy Walker with a free throw to make their 6-point Lance Hall with the call for HCTV, Channel 16 on your local cable dial, streaming worldwide and archived at www.hctv.us. Our sponsor today, Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days, breakfast all day. Jasper Hill Farm, 533-2644, best cheese in the world. And Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517. Service and protection since 1979. Griff on camera, Liz on tech. Second period has opened up here. Weston Trombley pitches it over. Jacob Hewitt comes around top of the key. Kimball out on him. Gets it over to Walker. Walker was looking for Carter Stratton, almost lost it. Hewitt there to pick it up. Long shot taken by Walker, didn't go. Hazen with the rebound. Kimball, Big Red Machine. Hazen sets up, retries once again. Baker over to Joey Howard. Justin cuts inside, nothing there. Here's Joey Howard, tries to go inside, doesn't go. Rebound by Weston Trombley, surrounded by Cats, but somehow he gets it out of there. Carter Stratton almost lost his footing over there, looking to make the pass, looking to hand off. Gets it to Trombley somehow. Here's Craven. Passes inside, Trombley. Trombley, just a freshman. Hewitt working against Joey Howard. Sent over Walker. Perry out on him, pass inside, that's Stratton. Justin Howard on defense over there. Gets it back, here's Trombley to Hewitt. Pass around over here, Dominic Craven. Craven ditches inside, blocked by Perry. Hit him on the arm, that'll send Dominic Craven to the line, shooting two. Nice defensive effort by Dylan Perry. Eddie Bray looking to check in, as is fabulous Freddie Larson. First free throw. Dominic Craven nails the first one. Weston Trombley out. Eddie Bray in. Second free throw good. 5 points for Dominic Craven. We got a tie ball game at 8-8. And checking in for the Wildcats, fabulous Freddie Larson back in there, and as well as Derek, the hyperactive squirrel, Sauls. Sauls super quick. Not afraid to mix it up inside either. Long shot taken by Baker off the side of the rim. Skying up for the rebound was Carter Stratton. Here's Hewitt bringing the ball up. Alex Lober in now for White River. Pitches it over to the side. Stratton puts up a shot off. Rebound Justin Howard. Justin, no, I'm not Joey Howard. Sauls. Baker. Here's Perry. Freddie Larson goes up against the double team. Somehow gets a shot up at least in the vicinity of the rim. I don't know how he did it. One of the Right River Valley guys got his hand on it. Foul called on Justin Howard. He plays him tight. Gets called every once in a while. His second. Dominic Craven back in. Joey Howard in. Troy Walker's going to come out for White River. A lot of subbing. Keeping the fresh bodies out there. Hewitt working against Joey Howard. Pass over Lober. Reels that one in. Baker on him. Pass back out. Hewitt works inside Joey Howard. Nice move to get to the hoop. Beautiful move by Jacob Hewitt. Free himself up and get that shot. White River back up to a 10-8 lead. Seesaw action. You want high school basketball, this is where it's at. Sure. Derek Sauls makes his presence known. I told you he wasn't afraid to mix it up inside. 10-10 ball game. 4:22 left to go in the first half. Ball rolls out of bounds. Turnover. Student section going absolutely berserk over there.
Derek Sauls coming in big. Spends most of his time on the JV team. Now he's getting minutes in the playoff game.
Yeah, hasn't seen a whole lot of varsity action. Yeah. And I'll tell you, in the last few JV games, we saw Derek play really, really well. We saw him play a little bit against the Bullets the other night. Making himself known. Fabulous Freddie back to Joey Howard. Over to Baker. He's going to put up a three. The Butcher, the Baker, the three-point taker and maker. Makes it a three-point lead for Hazen. 13-10, 3:50 left to go in the first half. Hewitt. He had Stratton open at the far end for a minute. Nobody saw him. Lober. Sauls on him like glue. Here's Craven, pitches it over. Stratton. Back inside, turnaround, doesn't go. Jay fighting with Eddie Bray for the rebound. Off of White River. Lober comes out, Troy Walker goes in. And Carter Stratton came out. I did not see who else went in. Maybe Peralt or Troy Walker, I'm not sure. Jay LaCour gets it over to Sauls. Sauls. There's Joey Howard trying to get it inside to Freddie. Baker puts up another three, short. Chase down in the corner. Freddie gives chase. Ball goes out off of Hazen. Our seniors playing their last game here at the Den. We got Devin Bartlett, Freddie Larson, Silas Lowenthal, Justin Howard, Joey Howard, Elliot Kimball, Jay LaCour, Carson Moeller, and Noah Wilson. Kimball going to check back in. Freddie's going to get a break. Sauls on the inbounds. Gets it inside. Kimball goes up underneath, does get the shot, gets fouled by Eddie Bray. Actually going to call it on Jacob Hewitt. Kimball goes to the line, looking to extend this three-point Hazen lead with 2:58 left to go in the first half. Kimball. As good a free thrower as you'll find, several-time winner of the Knights of Columbus free throw contest. I saw him make like 24 out of 25, 25 out of 25. Bunch of times. Kimball nails those two. 7 points for the senior and a 5-point Hazen lead with 2:50 left to go in the first half. Turnover. Up ahead, Hondo underneath, Patience, waits, can't make the layup. You don't see that happen very often. Jay back, turn around, nothing go. Rebound collected by Troy Walker. Gets it over to Hewitt. This is Walker. Passes over, Dominic Craven. Backs back out. Hewitt. Hewitt had an opening there for a second. There's a three-pointer taken by Craven, didn't go. Foul called on Hazen. I believe it's going to be on Isaiah. Jay comes out, Dylan Perry back in. Nice move by Eddie Bray. Makes it a three-point Hazen lead. Kimball over to Sauls. Back to Kimball. Joey Howard tries to work inside, passes back out, Sauls. Kimball takes the three, doesn't make the three. Rebound, Joey Howard from inside, puts up a prayer and has it go. 5-point Hazen lead, 1:35 left. Hewitt working against Joey Howard. Craven, a pass inside, turnaround. Bray up off the glass. Eddie Bray, 4 points. Last time we played these guys, Eddie Bray couldn't buy a shot from inside. Now he's making them. See how that bodes for the future of Hazen. Kimball with the floater, doesn't go. Peralt, rebound. Walker, up, doesn't go. Tried the scoop shot from up underneath. Less than 1 minute to play here in the first half. Baker over to Sauls. Hazen up by a score of 17-14. 45 seconds left here in the first half. Broken up by Peralt. Joey Howard double team. Sauls to Kimball, over to Baker. Dylan Perry ducks inside. He's trying to get a pass to Joey Howard, ball out. Baker comes up with it, backs back out. We've got a kick by Troy Walker. A lot of defense, Griff.
Pretty
a lot
good
of defense.
Yeah. We went into this quarter with White River having 6 fouls committed. They've only committed 1. Any more would have put us into the bonus. The one they committed was a shooting foul anyway.
Hazen looks content to run this clock down. We got 14 seconds left to go in the first half right now. 10. Kimball. Back to Baker. Over to Kimball. Kimball dribbles inside, takes a short shot, short. And that's going to end it as that shot almost went. I don't know if he got it off in time. The end of the first half, it is your Hazen Union Wildcats in a very, very close game, leading the White River Wildcats by a score of 17-14. Good game, a lot of defense out here, clean play. We're seeing good fouls, nothing hard, nothing dirty. Just a great game. Isaiah Baker with 6, Elliot Kimball with 7, Joey Howard with 2, Derek Sauls with 2. Over on the other side for White River, we got Dominic Craven with 5, Carter Stratton with 2, Jacob Hewitt with 2, Troy Walker with 1, and Eddie Bray with 4. So that is your scoring in this first half of this Division III quarterfinal action. Just to give you a little background, Hazen had a bye, got them by the playdown. Trying to look, White River played Stowe and beat them to set up this game. The winner of this game will play the Thetford Panthers next Thursday in the at the Barry Odd. I believe the tip-off for that game is 6:30 that night, if I remember it right. Lance Hall with the call for HCTV Channel 16 on the local cable dial, streaming worldwide and archived at www.hctv.us. Sponsors today: Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days, breakfast all day. Jasper Hill Farm, 533-2644, best cheese in the world. And Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517, service and protection since 1979. Griff on camera, Liz on tech. We'll see you at the beginning of the second half.
Enjoy the second half.
What's your opinion? What's happening? So it looked to me like they need to keep getting the ball underneath Eddie.
Welcome back to the Wildcats Den here at Hazen Union High School in Hardwick, Vermont. And it is Wildcats versus Wildcats here. The White River Wildcats versus your Hazen Union Wildcats. Division III quarterfinal action of the VPA state tournament. You know, while we got it, Griff, if you can put a camera right out here on center court, I like to talk about, seeing how this is our last game from the Den. I'd like to single out different people. Our AD, John Sperry, who's here for every sporting event ever, is just a force out there, always taking care of something. I'd like to recognize him. If you can get a shot of Karen, she's right at the end of the huddle over here now. Karen Hudson is retiring as the Hazen Union Wildcat team manager after this is her last home court appearance. Obviously, we're hoping to get down to the odd. 25 years in as the Wildcat manager. And if we get a shot down at the scoring table, Karen and Steve Collier have been doing book and clock up here for as long as I can remember. I know Karen's got over 30 years in, and I think Steve's right behind her. And that's just a few of the people. We'll try and hit a few more at the end of the third. Right now, it is your Wildcats up by a score of 17-14 as the third quarter just underway. Elliot Kimball drives inside, draws the foul against Zeb Peralt. Peralt's third. Got to be tough to take just 5 seconds into the second half. Kimball to the line. Kimball nails his first one. Kimball with 7 points in the first half. In checks Peter Thornton. Thornton. Got to get that N in there. Kimball, second free throw. Extends the lead to 5 points for Hazen. Once again, our sponsors, Hardwick Village Restaurant, Jasper Hill Farm, and Calderwood Insurance Agency. Griff on camera, Liz on tech, Lance Hall with the call. HCTV Channel 16 on your local cable dial, streaming worldwide in archives. www.hctv.us. Peter Thornton makes his presence known. Turn around, two-pointer for Thornton. 3-point Hazen lead. Referee James Companion. Calls Thornton, I believe, on a hand check. 2 quick fouls for White River. And I believe this is Chris McFarland. Making that call. And Peter Thornton scores a couple of points and picks up a couple of fouls quick. Coach Mike Gaudette looking for an explanation. Gets one. I believe they're going to call Elliott on that one. My broadcast partner, Elliott Kimball, a little rambunctious with the forearm shiver over there, trying to keep the White River player from getting the ball. Turns it over. White River on the inbounds. Here's Stratton. Working against Baker. Timeout taken by White River coach Mike Gaudette. Reset here a little bit. It was on this day in 1991. Joe Dumars of the Detroit Pistons began a 62-game free throw shooting streak where he made a 1 free throw in 62 straight games. I believe our own Isaiah Baker made 35 straight free throws at one point during the season. So good stuff there. It's also False Teeth Day.
I'm not there yet, but maybe.
Yeah, I'm getting there pretty quick.
someday.
False Teeth Day. If you have false teeth, celebrate.
With some applesauce.
It's also, and I can tell you this, Griff, I've never worn one of these, but if you have, it's International Fanny Pack Day. I myself have never worn a fanny pack. Have you?
I'm going to plead the fifth.
Okay. Oh! I look at Liz. Liz confirms. All right, 7:08 left to go here in the third. Good game here from the Den. These two teams match up well. Once again, they played together. Played back on February 11th, and we eked out a 56-51 victory that night. Came down to Isaiah Baker making a whole bunch of free throws towards the end of that game. Tight game, just like this, the entire game. 19-16, Hazen up. White River looking to maybe tie things up or cut that lead, or we'll see what happens here. Jacob Hewitt working against Justin Howard. Passes over Thornton, gets it to Stratton. Isaiah Baker, Dominic Craven fighting a war underneath there inside. Here's Hewitt. Craven comes back outside. Baker on him. Thornton got Jay out there. Carter Stratton. Foul called on Justin Howard by referee Chris McFarland. And we extend a exchange of Howard for a Howard. Joey and Justin Howard. Once again, they're playing their final game here today at the Den. A couple of great kids. Go back a long ways with them. I was actually their coach when they were 6th graders at Lakeview up in Greensboro, and I think they knew more about the game than I did at the time, but they humored me. And just a couple of great, great kids. Turnaround short. Collected down by Jay LaCour. Gets it over to Baker. Their brother Todd graduated a couple years ago here from Hazen. I know Todd was going to go into farming. I don't know if Joey and Justin will as well. They grew up on a farm up there in Greensboro. Here's Kimball for the 3. Doesn't go. Rebound by Troy Walker. Quick pass up ahead. Stratton backs back out. Kimball on him. Looking to go inside to Thornton. Nothing there. Nothing anywhere right now. Somehow Troy Walker comes down with it. Walker, quick pass inside, up off the glass. Quick move by Carter Stratton. Quick pass. Here's Joey Howard up, doesn't go. Rebound by Hewitt. 1 point lead for Hazen right now. There's a 3-pointer taken, overshot. Fabulous Freddie goes up. And he and Carter Stratton were both going for the ball. Foul called on Stratton as he hit Freddie in the air. Dylan Perry getting set to check in. Comes Baker. Freddie over to Kimball. Kimball back to Freddie. Baker. Joey Howard. Fabulous Freddie Larson over to the big red machine. Elliot Kimball. Cats working around the outside. We saw a lot of this in the first half. This White River defense just didn't let him inside. Baker will take one from outside. Rebound. Hewitt gets called on the foul as Dylan Perry had jumped about 8 feet up in the air. Eddie Bray and Ian Strong coming in. Peter Thornton and Jacob Hewitt will come out. Fabulous Freddie on the inbounds, gets it to Baker. Baker, Craven passes inside Perry, right back to Baker. Baker puts up the 3, makes a 3. The Butcher, the Baker, the 3-point taker and maker. Pass broken up by Hazen, ball rolling around there on the ground. Are we gonna have a tie-up? Are we gonna have a foul? Are we gonna have a travel? What are we gonna have? Vincent Hayes standing right there. Referee Chris McFarland goes over. Hayes says, you make the call. He calls a travel on Hazen. Well, whether they call it a travel or a jump, Griff, I'm seeing the possession arrow would have given the ball. They gave the ball to Hazen.
Looks like it was travel on White River.
I still don't see how McFarland can make that call. He's standing over here near us, and Hayes was standing right there. Beats me. I don't criticize or speculate. I just kind of, I'd like it explained to me. James Companion works his whistle now. Calls a hand check on Dominic Craven against Baker. Catch the inbounds from right over in front of the student section. Joey Howard over to Kimball. Trying to free up Baker over here in the corner. Kimball gets the pass over. Baker can't handle it. Or maybe it was White River had the bench in my way. I guess a White River player tipped it. Thought I was wrong, but I was mistaken. Joey back to Kimball. Kimball with Ian Strong on him, gets over to Baker. Kimball, Freddie. Kimball. Baker overthrows a three-pointer. Joey Howard trying to come down for the rebound, can't handle it. 4:17 left to go in the third. Your Hazen Union Wildcats up by a score of 22-18. Here comes White River. Foul called on Dylan Perry. To give White River the inbounds underneath their own basket. Troy Walker on the inbounds, gets it to Eddie Bray. Bray wants to go baseline against Freddie. Tries to spin, tried to turn around up off the glass. Eddie Bray makes it, cuts the lead to 2. There's a turnover. Here comes Stratton. Gonna settle things down, set it up. Hands off to Craven. Craven over to Strong. Strong inside. Foul calls. Foul called on Dylan Perry, his third. With 3:33 left to go in the third, there's a whole lot of threes. Going to send Ian Strong to the line. Misses on the first one. Justin Howard comes in, Elliot Kimball out, and here comes Carson Moeller. And Dylan Perry will go out with 3 fouls. This is the first we've seen of Carson Moeller. A defensive specialist, if there ever was one inside. He will grind it out down and dirty inside all game long. Strong second free throw doesn't go. Bray surrounded. Tipped in by Ian Strong. A little bit of a run here for White River. And Coach Hill wants a timeout as the White River Valley Wildcats have erased at least a 6, if not a 4, if not a 6-point lead to tie this game up at 22 with 3:23 left to go. And Griff, this is the feeling I'm getting. If either team can go on a little bit of a run, you know, I think it'd be hard for the other team to come back.
Yeah, that's true.
The way these defenses are playing.
Yeah, I agree. One thing I can notice, though, is that we're only about halfway through the third period, and again, White River is on 6 fouls, so they're going to have to be careful when they're on defense, or else you don't want to foul Isaiah or Elliott if you're White River. And
Freddie is just as good a free thrower as well. So I agree, one more foul committed by White River puts us in the bonus. We've still got a couple to give. We've only got 4. And with 3:23 left to go in the third, that's huge. Also, Dylan Perry with 3 is a little bit huge, too. Dylan's put in some good minutes this game. But Carson Moeller, he is an equalizer, too, if there ever was one. Joey Howard into Justin, or Justin into Joey, I mean. How can I mix them up? They're identical. I'll tell you my secret, I look at their numbers. Freddie Larson with the 3, doesn't go. Rebound, Justin Howard. Here's Joey. Had Justin open for second. This White River, nice pass inside. Must have had eyes in the back of his head to see Freddie Larson. Freddie's first points of the game come up huge, make it a 2-point lead for Hazen. Here's Eddie Bray, 6 points on the game. Bitches it over, long 3 taken in and out. Rebound, Carson Moeller. As Dominic Craven couldn't get that 3 to fall. He had 1 in the first half. Baker over to Freddie. Baker inside, Justin Howard, Eddie Bray right there. Here's Carson, passes it over. Freddie Larson gonna take a 3 and make a 3. Fabulous Freddie Larson. Says, yeah, I'll get in on the scoring game here. I'll wait till the second half to do it, but I'll hit a 2 and then I'll hit a 3 and I'll give us a 5-point lead. How about that? And then play some defense. Wow, how did he get through that? Jacob Hewitt plows through the double team. Somehow gets to the hoop, draws the foul. Foul called on Carson Moeller. Jacob Hewitt at the line, shooting 2 for White River. 2:06 left to go. Short on that one. In comes Jacob Berry, Weston Trombley, and Troy Walker come out for White River. We've got the Howard twins, Carson Moeller, Jay LaCour, and Isaiah Baker. Hewitt hits the second free throw. 4-point lead for Hazen. Once again, these two teams looking to punch their ticket to the odd. They'll play Thetford next Thursday, whoever wins here. Foul on Jacob Hewitt, his third.
And here we go, Lance. We got Isaiah on the line, just where we want him.
Exactly. He's another one who I have seen win the Knights of Columbus free throw contest multiple times. Baker short on that one, though. Shooting the front end of the 1-and-1. Baker's going to shoot a 3. 4 3-pointers for Isaiah Baker. A 7-point lead for the Hazen Wildcats. I don't know what Coach Hill told him in that timeout, but whatever it was, it worked. Jay gets called on the foul. Coach Hill not happy. .146 left to go in the third. Hazen defense presses. Barry back over to Hewitt. Pass broken up. Jay up off the glass. Jay LaCour on the beautiful feed from Joey Howard. And now the Cats, like I was just saying, if either team, one of these teams can go on a run, Coach Mike Gaudette wants a timeout with 1:24 left to go in the third. Coming off a 22-22 tie just about a minute and a half ago that Coach Aaron Hill took. His Wildcats have come out and responded, pushing that lead up to 32-23. And I kid you not, Griff, today it's panic day. Panic day.
Yep.
Hazen definitely didn't panic when White River came back and tied that up in the third. Nice run by them. Let's see what happens. Hewitt gets the ball over to Barry. Barry inside to Bray. Bray back over to Trombley. Trombley, beautiful feed inside. Was looking for Peralt, couldn't quite get it there. Foul called on Zeb Peralt, his fourth. That's going to send in Carter Stratton. Peralt's going to come out. Peralt, the junior. Isaiah Baker to the line. Front end of a 1-and-1. We saw him miss his last free throw, but he did a nice job by putting in a 3-pointer after that. There it is. Vintage Isaiah. Good on the free throw with 1:11 left to go in the third. 33-23 your score. Cats up 10. Your Hazen Union Wildcats, that is. Baker. Good on both those free throws. Cats pressing, creating all kinds of havoc out here. Stratton. Pass broken up. Joey Howard once again. Same play, almost an exact replica of the last time they brought the ball up. Joey Howard over to Baker. Baker's going to take a 3 from right in front of the scoring table. Doesn't make it though. Pretty when it goes. Carson Moeller inside. Rips away the rebound, puts up the shot. You don't see him score a lot, but when he does it with effect. Trombley. Foul. Justin's upset, but I can see him hit him from up here. I think it's a good call. Justin was upset. Coach Hill, kind of calming him down. And of the two of them, back when I had him, Justin did play the game with a lot more emotion. Joey could be a little more cerebral with it all. Justin went out there and just let it all hang out the way he is doing it right now. Front end of the 1-and-1 made by Troy Walker. The senior gives him 2 points on the day. 12-point Hazen lead. Walker good on his second attempt as well. 35 seconds left to go in the third. Looks like the Hazen's going to play for final shot. 25 seconds. Baker's going to hang on to it. Nobody's going to come out on him. Finally, Hewitt comes out. Eight seconds. Baker. Moeller over to Freddie. Freddie's going to take a three. Fabulous Freddie Larson. What a three-pointer as the gym explodes. Fabulous Freddie. 8 points basically on the quarter. He had scored none in the first half. Fabulous Freddie coming in. 2 3-pointers. None huger than that one as time wound down at the end of the third to extend the lead to 39-25. And I think I can say this now. Freddie's playing with the flu.
Is he really?
Freddie's playing with the flu.
Wow.
He's not well.
You've heard of the Michael Jordan flu?
I
game,
did. That's
right?
what I said to Aaron Hill before the game. I said, tell Freddie what Michael Jordan did the night he played with the flu. And I think Freddie's taking that to heart. He's playing with it with a raging case of the flu right now. What a shot. Awesome. So that will end the third with your Hazen Union Wildcats extending their lead to 39-25. At one point in that quarter, that score was tied 22-22. So Cats definitely, a 17-point run there. And White River managed to put up a couple of free throws. Basically all in free throws. Lance Hall with the call for HCTV, Channel 16 on the local cable dial, streaming worldwide and archived at www.hctv.us. Our sponsors today, Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days, breakfast all day. Jasper Hill Farm, 533-2644, best cheese in the world. And Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517, service and protection since 1979. Griff on camera, Liz on tech, White River on the inbounds to start off the fourth. There's Baker going for the steal against Barry. Can't quite come up with it. Barry comes up with it. Barry over to Walker. Walker looking for Bray inside. Carson Moeller, I knew he was going to be a force when he came in here. Carson the Courier, he delivers. He delivered a huge bucket in there off a rebound as well. Freddie over to Baker. Well, it looks like the Cats are content to just sort of play keep away right now.
Well, as long as the other team's going to be in a zone, I guess they got no reason not to.
And we saw this happen in the fourth of the last game, too. We ran off a lot of clock towards the end. Both teams in the bonus. So any foul, you'll be shooting at least, the front end of a 1-and-1 for now. White River with 8, Hazen with 7 team fouls. Travel on Joey Howard. On this day, I didn't write down the year, but Steely Dan released the album Katie Lied. One of the singles off that was Bad Sneakers. Saw that happen in a Duke game a couple weeks ago with Zion.
Zion Williamson.
So no Bad Sneakers out here right now, though. White River looking to get something going here. Ball stripped away. Baker, the Butcher, the Baker, the three-point taker and maker. Passes it over, and there's a pass to no one. An errant pass. You don't see that too happen with Jay LaCourse. In checks Dylan Perry. Dylan playing with 4 fouls. 6:17 left to go in your ball game. Cats up 39-25. Your Hazen Union Wildcats up. Once again, winner of this game goes on to play in a Division III semifinal at the Odd next Thursday against the Thetford Panthers. We have members of the Thetford Panthers in attendance today, scouting both these teams. 5-second call on Dominic Craven. Trying to think if there's anybody else I want to recognize today in the game. We can't get a shot of them because they're way over on the side, but Dave and Wendy Brochu, a couple of longtime custodians here at the school who are here for every Hazen basketball game, setting up the benches, setting up the scoring tables, taking down the benches, taking down the scoring tables. Here for every game. Coach Hill taking a 30 and wants his team over there pronto. So we want to give a shout out to Dave and Wendy who are here for just about every game. I don't think there's been a game that I have been there they haven't been here.
Yeah, every game pretty much. Hey, how about a shout out for Lance, our PA announcer, our game announcer. Couldn't do it without you.
A lot of fun, a lot of fun. And the way I fell into announcing the starting lineups was courtesy of the elementary 6th grade tournament. I went down there on a whim 4 years ago to give the kids a little excitement. Introed them. John Sperry was there. He says, "You're coming up to Hazen next year." It's been like, and same way Leaf called me one night. "Do you think you'd like to announce games for HCTV?" I said, "Leaf, I've never announced a basketball game in my life, but I'll give it a try." And it has been a fun ride. Freddie inside. They will look forward to continuing. Foul called on Zeb Peralt. Zeb Peralt fouls out with 5:34 left to go in your ball game. Gets a nice hand from the White River fans who have traveled up here. Good showing from White River Valley to come up and watch him. Freddie wastes no time with his free throws.
Yeah, he
made
shot so
it
fast I missed it.
Yeah, basically he gets the ball and he shoots. I love it. Yep. None of this bounce, dribble 3 times, spin it, look at the moon, see what direction the wind is blowing, foul shot. He just grabs the ball and shoots. I think everybody should take a lesson from that. Travel call. I'll give a shout out to my HCTV crew here. Griff on camera, Liz on tech. Leaf, who makes an appearance every once in a while.
Also a big shout out to interim announcer that we had in the middle of the season there. John Lucier filled in pretty admirably.
Absolutely, John, who did this for a number of years. Freddie Larson, fabulous Freddie, puts up the 3, extends that lead to 44-25. John stepped in and on short notice during the Dave Morse tournament when I was down with an absolute raging case of vertigo. Couldn't even hardly move, much less talk and watch a basketball game. John did a great job filling in there. And the fans that come out for the games. As much as I love to have everybody watching on TV, streaming on their devices, I love to have a packed gym here as well. Everybody in, we're crowded up here. It's hot, it's sweaty, it's noisy. It's the way high school basketball should be. So please make every effort to come out and watch your Wildcat boys, the Lady Cat girls. Lady Cat girls once again had a great season. Unfortunately came up a little short against Oxbow last week, but just a fabulous season for them. Perry passes back, Freddie Larson, and it's kind of like around the time I said that, Griff, if one team could go on a little run, there's Baker inside. And it'd be tough for the other team to come back, and I no sooner said it than our Wildcats went on that run. Scored 17 quick coming out of that 22-all tie. Haven't really looked back. The White River yet to score in this quarter. Only scored 3 in the last half of the third. 46-25 is your score. Lober tries to get it inside. Going out of bounds, saved by Troy Walker. In checks Eddie Bray and Ian Strong. Fabulous Freddie. Playing sick as a dog. Man, did he come up huge. Bunch of threes. 3 threes. 13 points unofficially for Freddie Larson. All in the second half. He didn't have any in the first. Any in the first half. Moeller to Baker. 3 minutes left in your ball game. Perry throws up a shot, rolls off, I believe, of Eddie Bray's back. The big red machine, Elliot Kimball. Dylan Perry checks out. And you know, Griff, I wouldn't mind one last crack at maybe the Silas Lowenthal song.
Oh.
Jay LaCour's inside. It's a 48-25. Three-pointer taken, missed, rebound collected, and they're going to call Kimball, I believe, for a foul on Ian Strong. I actually call it, yeah, Elliot Kimball, yes. That's going to send Ian Strong to the line. I don't know about you, Griff, but this game is, I've worked up an appetite here. It's National Meatball Day. Go for a meatball grinder. Rebound collected by Bray. It's also National Crab Meat Day, if you like seafood.
Sounds like a good sandwich.
Or put crab meat on your meatball grinder for a little surf and turf, eh?
Yeah.
Eddie Bray to the line. Eddie Bray with 6 points in the game. Happy to see him score. He came up here last game and had such a tough game. A ton of turnarounds inside and just could not get anything to fall. A little better effort for him on this one. It wasn't that he wasn't trying. Bray gets the shooter's roll, the senior for White River Valley. I mean, the crab meat, you could eat with or without your false teeth, too. False teeth day. Jay floats one over inside. Kimball, 2 minutes left. And we have a foul called. Kimball to the line. Kimball. Makes his first free throw, makes it a 49-27 score. Kimball. Ball hangs up there for an eternity, finally drops, 50-27. So on this day in 1987, U2 released the Joshua Tree album. And if I were Coach Hill, despite this nice win here today, a tune I would play off that is I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Looking for a championship banner up here. That'd be the one I'd pick to play off that one. Oh, and Silas Lowenthal at the scorer's table looking ready to get checked in. There's Troy Walker and the coach, Devin Bartlett. Devin and Silas, both seniors. Noah Wilson going to check in as well. Foul shot taken by Walker and made. Silas, Noah, and Devin go in. Out come Isaiah Baker, Jay LaCour, the senior, and Carson Moeller, the senior. White River subs in as well. I can't see their players. Their crowd giving them a standing O. And that was Walker. The senior closing out his career with a free throw made. 1:38 left to go in your ball game. Wildcats, Hazen Wildcats, 50-29. Silas Lowenthal. Pass over Kimball. Kimball. Silas Lowenthal. One minute left in the ball game. Hazen going to the odd to face the Thetford Panthers as Noah Wilson gets into the scoring act. And you know what? I'm going to sing it anyway for Silas. Tonight, let it be Lowenthal. Final time I can sing it. I started it, I think, last year in soccer season. Catered over here, Silas Lowenthal. Great kid.
Awesome athlete between soccer and basketball.
Chant goes up, very odd. Eddie Bray. I think that was Eddie Bray, no. Peter Thornton, I think. 13. He's gonna wind things down. Silas gets it over to Noah, 8. And that's gonna do it today and for us here from the Hazen Union Wildcat Den and Hazen Union High School in Hardwick, Vermont. As your Hazen Union Wildcats punch their ticket to go to the odd to take on the Thetford Panthers in the semifinals. That game this coming Thursday. Final score 52-31. Once again, Lance Hall with the call for HCTV Channel 16 on the local cable dial, streaming worldwide and archived at www.hctv.us. Sponsor, Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days, breakfast all day. Jasper Hill Farm, 533-2644, best cheese in the world. Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517, service and protection since 1979. And I've got to read this for tickets to the odd.
I have a couple of girls.
Go to www.vpaonline.org
That's what you want to do.
or
They have the website.
gofan.co. Oh, that's too much. Go
Online.
www.vpaonline.org. Click on Championship Digital Tickets to get tickets for the odd. There's just going to be a minimal amount of tickets here at Hazen. You're probably not going to get them. Go to the website, www.vpaonline.org. Once again, Lance Hall with the call. HCTV Channel 16 on the local cable dial, streaming worldwide and archived at www.hctv.us. Griff on camera, Liz on tech. It has been another fantastic year of Hazen Union Wildcat and Lady Cat basketball. Once again, we thank all our sponsors. We thank everybody who came out and watched the games every week, and we want to thank everybody who tuned in from everywhere. It's been amazing. People from both sides come up and talk about how much they love our broadcast from all over. Tonight, I know we had people watching from Wyoming. I believe Freddie's grandparents are probably watching out in Utah.
Yeah, they should be proud. He did great.
Everywhere. So it's just an amazing thing to be a part of. We thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. We'll see you next season. This is Lance Hall. Bye-bye.